Next, we'll talk about the. I'm presenting this camp, but my colleague from the band is gonna do it in a video, as he is the organizer of the music camp, but he wasn't able to be here today. So let me share the screen with the video. 1 second. Mhm. Sorry. So he will present himself and he will tell you all about it.
Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Andres Alvarez. First of all, I would like to apologize for not being able to make this conference in person, but at the moment, and due to the health situation we are dealing with, it is very complicated to change classes with the other teachers in the school. With that being said, I would like to start with commenting a little of my education, which influences that way I organize and carry out the music camps. I started studying music when I was about 5 years old in Agrupación Musical de Goyán, and still am studying music here. I graduated in early 2000 in education, a degree from the University of Vigo, and later specialist in psychomotricity in my last year of degree in the Catholic University of Athens. After graduating, I went to Norway to the Institute of Larvik as an associate in the Department of Music and Dance. That same year, I was able to do a study on the importance of music in Norwegian kindergartens. All this has given me a vision of how to deal with music education and the importance of bringing to the youngest in society. They are often the ones who suffer the most from social difference and the lack of opportunities to be included the cultural activities of their town. Well, the idea of having music camps was born as a need to bring the music band, Agrupación Musical de Goyán, to the whole territory of Tomiño. Tomiño has a very large extension and houses are very far from each other. We wanted to include all children in this activity, not only the ones that lived near to the music school. Essentially, we wanted to cover the lack of opportunities. To make this happen, we collaboratively worked with Tomiño Town Hall, Eli, our sales technician, and the Town Hall. We comment on the experience helping us.
Hello, my name is Eli and I work as youth technician in Tomiño Town Hall. My experience organizing Agrupación Musical de Goyán Summer Camp is very positive. From Town Hall, we disseminating all the information about the summer camp, and then we have to collect all the descriptions. Furthermore, we support Agrupación Musical de Goyán with financial, so it's very important because a public organization has to support this kind of projects.
So the camp was born in 2012 and has been active for 2 years now. The method and objectives have been changing, adapting the program to new needs and children's wishes. We wanted to adapt and make the kids enjoy music. The camp takes place in August, normally for a duration of 2 weeks. We made end the weekend that the band from Goyan performs its summer closing concert in Tomiño. Attendance is around 30 children, aged between 3 and 12 years old. So, as mentioned, for the past few years, the camp has been linked to the concert that the band from Goyan performs in Tomiño. We focus on working on the pieces that the band will later perform in this concert. The adaptations of said pieces is made beforehand by the composer and member of the band, Andrés Álvarez Hernández. After having the pieces, the theme of the music camp is ready. We have been doing in these ways for at least 5 years. The latest themes have been very varied. For example, we had Odaiko, which is a percussion group. With them we were able to show the children almost all percussion instruments that exist. Also, following the Agati methodology, we tried to showcase the importance of creating instruments. Odaiko are also known for creating their own instruments, as we could later see in the concert in Tomiño. So they were perfect for it. We also had the Una Noite de Amor con Lela camp. This one led us to work on Galician themed pieces that also showcase the culture and especially the evolution of this over time. In Autora Dominio, we work on Portuguese musical tradition and the union with the Galician culture. We looked for the similarities between the two cultures and studied the traditional Portuguese musical themes. In E Cantar Ca Banda, here the compositions most known by the adult public were brought to the children. Pelepau, we studied traditional Galician instruments and culture. It took us to work on the different parts that compose them, their evolution, and the existence of this in other parts of the world. Well, this, in short, would be the themes of the last camps we had. But the development of the camp can be divided into 3 big work groups. The 3 main parts of the camps are create, experience, and getting to know. Creation of instruments. As I pointed out before, following the Agati methodology, we believe in the importance of students creating their own instruments so that they have more characters and the education purpose is stronger. Experience music through activities where we mix music and its expression in plastic arts, painting on film sheets and making graffiti to the song of music. Knowing instruments and interpreters thanks to the visit of the Agrupación Musical de Goyan soloists to the camp. We try for members of the band to come with their instruments so that children can touch, experience, and try to play them. We have seen that if they experience the instruments, they are interested in them. For many, it's the first time they see, hear, and play an instrument live. I will now show you some pictures of this. difference of this camp is that this is a mixed group with age ranging from 3 to 12. It encourages cooperation and learning between different ages. The older ones help taking care of the younger ones, and the little ones support each other and learn from the older ones. In addition, since the camp takes place in August, children don't have distractions from actual school, which makes them engage significantly with the project. They also have a small vision and experience, so they can see if they would like to later sign up for the music or study that field. So during a few weeks they have an approach to music in a playful way. They can try out instruments and play through music, seeing if they like it and which option can be the most suitable for them. They are introduced to a new field, which is a music, and usually the percentage of the children that went to the camp and then sign up for classes is by 90%. The importance of including to the camp children from the age of 3 years is that from the time we are born and begin our growing phase, our brains are sponges that absorb a great deal of information from our environment, and we begin to explore the world through our senses. It is at this point that our skills and tastes are formed, and those will be part of us for the rest of our lives. We learn with songs, drawing, dancing, creating things with our hands, and observing. This tells us clearly that human beings are artists by nature, and that the arts are part of our human need since childhood, because with this we learn to explore the world, remembering that the things we learn best are those we like, with which we interact every day as we grow. This is actually when learning to play an instrument. Getting involved in the arts will have a positive effect, since it will allow children to explore their creativity with full freedom and without fear of making mistakes. It is when they can take their potential to the maximum and develop new techniques to continue achieving it. So, to sing up, these are 4 of the main benefits of music camp for children. First, safety. It gives them emotional security and confidence because they feel understood when sharing songs and immersing in a climate of help, collaborations, and mutual respect. Second, learning. Getting to know instruments or composers, musical notes, musical figures, and beyond that, working on rhythm, which will help you to acquire better than alphabet. In other words, we generate new knowledge. 3. Concentration. Music is also beneficial for the child in terms of concentration and improving his or her ability to learn maths. Music is pure mathematics. It also makes it easier for children to learn other languages, engaging their memory. And 4. Corporal expression. With music, the child's body expression is more stimulated. They use new resources by adapting their body movements to the rhythms of different works, contributing to the strengthening of their body's rhythmic control. I would like to end with a verse from Malcolm Arnold that says, "Music is the social act of communication between people, a gesture of friendship, the strongest there is. And this is what we want to achieve with our summer music camps. Thank you very much. Next, because I am not able to be there, Marina Ruedas will ask what question you would have. So thank you, Marina.
So that would be all. I don't know if you have any questions. Andres told me to apologize because he said we began in 2012 and that we were only doing it by 2 years, but we've done it 8 years in a row. Well, 7, sorry.